Hey, what's up everybody? Michael Crump here, yet again, talking about the latest and the greatest in PlayStation 4 homebrew news and much, much more. Today, I'm going to be talking about this bad boy that I finally got, which is the PlayStation 5. We'll take a look at unboxing this thing, and then after we finish unboxing it, we'll plug it up and we'll see how this thing runs. And of course, we may talk a little bit about PS5 homebrew news. So you got the nice 8K, 4K, 120, HDR, and then check out that seal. Still sealed. Okay, so it says back here, it says play like never before, lightning speed, breathtaking immersion, stunning games, play a catalog of supported PS4 games with system updates. And you know we're not going to be doing any system updates. And then we've got this part of it. It says it comes with the console, wireless controllers, base, HDMI cable, AC power cord, and USB cable. And then printed materials, and then there is Astro's Playroom trusty knife. All right, so it's a box that is within a box. I guess by doing those extra bicep curls makes this a little bit easier for me just to pull out of that existing box. Got that sweet PlayStation logo right there. Woo! The instruction manual says you're going to be lifting something up again and then pulling out the remaining contents. First part. Boom! All right, so let's see what we've got going on in here. Woohoo! We've got us a PlayStation 5 quick start guide, which I'll actually probably read this in order to learn a little bit more about the PS5. Actually, I downloaded the PS4 manual because the PS4 I always bought used, so I never got one of these for PS4, but finally got us a manual. Lots to learn in there. We got a safety guide. This will never be opened. We've got the stand. Here is the stand, so you can use this horizontally or vertically. And then, check out this magic right here. Whoop. Right there is the actual base plug that you can use to plug back through this hole. We have got HDMI cables. Now, these HDMI cables are actually the ones you probably want to use versus your plain HDMI cable that you may already have. These support a lot of the newer standards. These are definitely a lot better than your typical, Amazon HDMI cable. Okay. Power. There's a number of places where you could reuse your power cable from one PlayStation to the next. We've also got a USB-A to USB-C adapter here. So USB-C is the new way that they charge PlayStation 5 controllers versus micro USB, which is what was used in the PlayStation 4 controllers. And then the moment I've been waiting for, ooh, that controller. Oh yeah, that's the controller that I want right there. I always thought the PlayStation 4 had the best controller ever, but I totally may be changing my mind with this PS5 controller. We got the button we have at the top. This one right here is obviously for the USB-C. We've got L1, L2, R2, and R1. And then there's this nice little PlayStation logo here. Oh, look, apparently it's already still charged. There's the button, the light indicator, and then obviously right here is where you could, plug in your headphones if you wanted to. That is some of the main things that came in that box. I have never physically held a PS5 before, so let's see how this thing feels. Right off of the bat, it is heavy. And this is a lot bigger than what I thought that it really was. This is a beast. gosh. Check this out. Look at the size on that thing. Wow, you know they're going to be making like a slim version or a super slim version of one of these. Check out that logo right there. I think that is so cool. There is also, why you got the camera right there. Here, check this out. So there you go. It's got the square, the triangle, circle, X buttons that you're used to on your PlayStation 4 controller. Okay, let's look and see what connections we get. We got the power, we've got the HDMI, we've got our Ethernet, and then we've got 2 ports here, which I'm sure those are obviously USB-A 3.1 ports. And then if we flip this thing back over, we have physical buttons to power on and to eject. We have a USB-C right here. So this USB-C that is also one of the 3.x versions, this is what you would more than likely want to do if you have an external hard disk drive. So if you have an external hard disk drive, you probably want to use the USB-C port for that. And then we have one more USB-A. Okay, we have our disk slot. And this is one of those things that I never really quite understood why anybody would buy the digital version. Because if you buy the digital version, well, then you can't put any of the disc in there, which completely like limits the catalog that you would be able to get. And then I don't know, there's just something about, you know, owning the physical disc that makes it so cool, at least to me. There is that side of it. Again, the back of it. And then that is where this piece right here comes in. And what we'll do is we'll go and we'll take this little screw back out of it. And this is really designed to kind of help the airflow of it. So I would assume.
Good.
You like it? And then over here, screw, and then you put it directly back down into there. So I think that is it, at least for right now. There it is, the PS5. Finally have one. Looking forward to checking out the console, and then especially checking out this amazing controller. And let's just give it a quick spin.
Okay, so we have the same logo that we had with the PlayStation 4. Here is the animation of first install of the PlayStation. Okay, so right here it is asking us to go ahead and to plug in the PlayStation 5 controller and select your language. We're going to go with English here. Scanning for Wi-Fi networks. Now, this is a bit interesting because you can skip over this, and this is something that I would definitely recommend if you are looking and waiting for a PS5 jailbreak. So here I'm going to take the option that says do this later, and this is for adjusting the display area. Let's go ahead and press OK here, and we're going to continue without a disk. Select your proper time zone. We're going to Pacific time, and on this power options I'm going to select custom. Turn the supply power to USB to always, and then with the stay connected to the internet. Okay, and for the rest of these, I'm going to simply turn these off. So I disable the download as well as the install to removing the download game and updates. And then obviously the last one, we're going to click I agree right here and hit OK. Let's go ahead and let's punch in a username. And here we are going to be selecting limited data only. We don't want to send them any more data than what we have to. All right, nice little splash screen coming into it. We got our nice little welcome message here. And there we go, Astro's Playroom, ready to rock and roll. Let's go to our settings here. We are going to go to where it says System. And then from System, System Software, Console Information. And here we are. We have 03.20, so new PlayStation 5s, at least where I got mine from, is still shipping with 03.20. You could go ahead and update this to 04.03 in order to run the latest web exploit. But that's about it for this one. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll be teaching you a lot more about this stuff. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, Michael out.